Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving you match analysis for Brazil versus Chile. Let's get into it with the first goal of the match. And that's a classic case of the defender doesn't think the striker will score or the attacker will score, and then he ends up scoring. Because this is a lot of space that has been left to the attacker to put that header in. A lot of space. I mean, look at this. He assumes that he won't hit it in, but he ends up doing it. And maybe the keeper could have done a bit better, because this is just way too much space. But kudos for the attacker for even just attempting that, number one. Number two, putting it in the back of the net. You don't score if you don't shoot. I'm sure that's the type of mentality he had. Great goal. Let's head on to the second goal of the match. Somewhere here. It came from Gabriel Jesus. Cross gets put in and he heads it in. Alright, so already this defender is in trouble because he's going up against a Brazilian player, one-on-one, and we all know how good Brazilians are on the one-on-one. He is, okay, I get he's expecting the cutback, but maybe it could have been, I don't know. Oh, sorry, it's him that should have been marking, because I get why he's here. I do get why he's here, because he assumes that the ball is, if the ball was to be played to one of the people here, he wants to be one of the first to at least get a block if a shot is attempted. Let me use something better. Yeah, so in case the ball goes to him, he's put himself here so that just in case he is the first person, because already here in the box they're quite, I don't know, people are marking their men, but I get why he's here. Maybe he should have been the one to track back a little more, because what seems to be appearing here is that this guy over here has a lot of trust in his teammates to handle that one-on-one, but unfortunately it doesn't go too well. Does not go too well. Because a cross ends up getting put into the box even before the cross is put in. He was not looking behind him, so Gabriel Jesus sneaks up behind him and gets himself a good goal. Oh, sorry, Ego Jesus, not Gabriel. It's Igor. My bad. But lovely skill by Savinho. That's a great headed goal. Let's head on to the third goal of the match, even though it was offside. Alright, so this is a one-on-one situation. The goalkeeper, I can understand why he is here. Maybe it could have been a bit, maybe just around here, so that he has more space to use his hands, because if he does move forward and he does use his hands in this particular situation, could lead to him getting a red card. So maybe it could have been there so that in case he gets a few steps, so that he can reach out and use his hands in this situation. But I think this is Rafinha. Takes it across the keeper. This goal was disallowed for whatever reason, but it is a good goal because it's a one-on-one situation and he utilizes it well. Then this is a particular chance that came up from this match that I do want to highlight because it shows the importance of marking your man. Alright, so the ball is played there, right? And then now here, the striker made a run into the box and then he is immediately marked, and by marked I mean the Brazilian player makes sure that that ball goes away. He makes sure. I mean, he keeps in close contact with the attacker and heads it away. That's how you're supposed to mark crosses. You don't just leave your man open for them to receive the ball. Alright, let's head on to the final goal of the game, which is also the winning goal of the game by Brazil. Now, for some reason, alright, I feel everything is wrong because he has way too much space. I don't know why he started off by, because I think he does take a step back. Because here he is, right? I would be expecting him to immediately be going to mark him, but he doesn't. He instead, let me get that. He instead takes a step back, and then that's when he starts running. So I don't understand that whole movement that goes on there. Because even just these little things, they matter a lot in football. don't know. He takes very bad steps. He goes back. He goes forward at first. He goes backwards. I think he assumed the shot was going to be near post, and then he then starts running forward, and then this goal goes into the back of the net. All right, I think I skipped a bit too much forward. Yeah, the fact that he is in the box taking a shot unmarked like that is very worrisome. It is a good goal, but I feel as if he had way too much space to take that. Way too. I mean, just look at all this space, and he's in the box. Some other players, they're trying to block out the angle, but unfortunately, I think they end up blindsiding the keeper or something. But what usually happens is that as you're going to block the shot, the attacker will use you to curl the ball around, and it gives him that, perspective, or how can I say this, that angle to shoot the ball. Yeah, but this is just way too much space, and especially this player, I don't understand his movement. Goes forward, starts moving back, and then starts moving forward again. He should have been running forward just so as to put the player under pressure or just get a block on the ball. Unfortunately, he's unable to do so, and that ends up being the winning goal of the match. Yeah, good attacking football. That was my match analysis for Brazil versus Chile. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next match analysis.